Hi buddy, welcome back to TekWarfare, episode 4 with me, Sid, and yes, you are correct that we have another TekWarfare episode coming out on the Sunday morning of the day in which we will be streaming tonight. Sky Factory 4 hasn't finished, but I'm reducing Sky Factory 4 down to 1 episode a week and having 2 episodes a week of TekWarfare. Now I may shift the Sky Factory 4 to the Friday evening slot and the TekWarfare to the Thursday. Haven't decided yet, but as at this point, this is what we'll be planning to do. The merchant is here, so we are going to see if he would like to purchase any of the things we have. Or there should be a merchant about somewhere. There he is. I've been using this a lot as well, the bounty board. Let's have a look. What have you got? Will you be buying any spruce today? You will not. Okay. Well, that's... Ooh, there's a thought. Hang on a second. It won't help me today. But here's a question. If... Oh, hang on. I needed sugar, and I borrowed some sugar cane. For one of those bounty board quests, which was a bizarre little quest. It was kill 3 skeletons and get a thing. Now I'm going to be working on this today. That's my plan. I want to get a miner going, and these guys have been doing really well. I took some eggs out just to things. Now if I take just 4 stacks, 5, let's take 6 stacks of raw chicken. I'm going to change you over to drown mode, I think. There you go, just so I can get more raw chicken. Now what the question I have for this game is, if I give the cook raw chicken, will he cook it and will it become village chicken? In fact, where has all the raw... I put a whole... I know they've not ate it. Oh, we got some stuff going on there. And they're starting to shuffle things around, aren't they? I need to know where they're putting stuff, because if I don't... 64 oak wood, you see? Now what have you... You've just taken some chicken. Okay. Alright, so we can definitely make one purchase or a sale, because I can sell him some oak. Come here. Come. Oak. Thank you. Oh. I'm not sure exactly how his sales get reset. We've got 22 emeralds, which is enough to do what we want. But before we start with the... And I'm not pushing on with this building yet because, you know, I can't afford to actually run it, even if I do it. Fortunately, there isn't a innkeeper thing. So what I've got here is I've got my trapdoors. And they all go down to the drop down there. Now, in Tangos he did something fancy with pistons and yada yada, and of course you know, all know I'm an absolute redstone genius, so we ain't doing that. We are going to... Well, let me just... This has got to be Potter's cat. I assume. Yeah, we also have an Extreme Hills mine, and I've been digging out there in the hope of getting some emeralds. I didn't get any, but what I did get was okay. Needs cheese. It's a cat. They always need whatever they want. That's how they work. Right, stone, cobble. We'll take that light and a bit of gravel. I'll definitely want a few stacks of dirt. and I would like now somewhere abouts I put down these, and I know there is a alright, very basic. We'll flesh it out a little bit more with some more details later, but so we've got these are our key. The minecart will trundle down the outside edge, and we'll tidy this up, you know, to make it a lot nicer as we go. How are you doing? Not doing badly at all. Still killing chickens. However, we need a way to make these miners come over here and fall down there straight into the mines where they can, you know, get straight to work. So we need a couple of things. First things first, we're going to need 3 pressure plates. Not 1, not 2, but 3. We are also going to need one of the I'm going to take 2 of those for now, just for the going, and we're going to need to stick actually there's a bit of charcoal there. He's cooking chicken like he's going out of fashion. Oh, he actually made bowls. That's pretty good going. How are we going for other things? Have we got 64 wheat now, so we may be able to sell that. Let's go and have a look. See if we can't find a merchant. Oh, hello. Hang on. We've got babies. Seriously? You've gone and got yourself stuck on your light. Alright. That could be an issue, but we're not biggie, but that's it. We now got 3 babies. What else we got? Anybody else? No. Nobody else getting stuck on the light fitting, which is always nice. And we have got 1 bed left, so we're fine for 1 miner if and when anybody turns up. I have to question where my merchant is. It'd be really nice if they showed up on the map as entities as well. That's interesting. Well, interesting non-feature if you like. Where are... Oh, hello merchant. Right, we've got a merchant. Have we got any... Bit nosy, aren't we? Cake, beets, wheat. I need to get the woods going that we... Get out of my way. That we had. What I could really do with though is a nomad, and it looks like we haven't got one today. Ah well, that's that is a shame. In which case, I'll continue working, and I'll be back in a bit. All right. First things first. Wooden pressure plate. Blob blob blob. In theory, they walk off of that, fall down into the mine. They come back up, however, so if I were to do this from the staff entrance, not a problem. So that's that. Now, I want to go and shear a spruce tree, and I would like to grab one that... What I would like to do is actually copy the structure. So this is a 5x5 with that, and then that. Okay. So, oh, hang on, I don't want to... Damn it, I lost a leaf. It's alright, I mean, it's not a problem, I just don't want to, I don't like losing things, you know. I don't like making mistakes. And we'll have this down. We want a another leaf from somewhere. That one will do. I think that should give me sufficient. Now, I want to plant a tree on the top of this mine here. Not there, that's a light. This one here, but that actually doesn't need to be a light. I could do it further off, in fact, but no, we'll do it here. Yeah, that doesn't actually need to be a light. Let's take you out. Everything is going to be all unhappy because it's no longer a light, but that's fine, because how do I stop a villager chopping down a tree in the middle of my village? Well, the answer is simple. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those to start off with, and 5 of those, and we make spruce light logs. And we go 1 and then 1, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the same like that, wasn't it? I've got a feeling this is actually too big. I may need some more leaves if I want to do this, but because then you take your light log and then go 1 and 2. Yeah, I need more leaves before I do any further. That's going to be problematic. Well, it's not going to be problematic, it's just going to be a bit awkward. Let me just grab some off the bottom of this one. Yep, more than sufficient there. So yeah, because that's a tree made out of things that aren't tree, it's going to be ignored by the villagers, and it has the added advantage that it's a light source. So yeah, not bad. Not a bad little bonus. And just do that around the edge and we should be fine. So that's one way we can improve the entrance, by putting some foliage around. And around the village we can basically make trees of our own design, 2 vanilla trees, but using light logs. So, little trick. The other thing, well, obviously we can do is we can drape a few bits of foliage down, maybe like that. That should still work. Yeah, so let me turn off the light level indicator for a moment. So villager walks in, he's, well, no, I'm doing it. No, I don't die. So, and as I say, we had a slight issue with fall damage actually, worth mentioning, and I'm going to stick these 2 there and there for now. What the solution was, Electro Bob's Wizardry had an override on vanilla fall damage, so I've turned that off, and hopefully we've fixed the problem. So those things where I was taking fall damage from falls that I should never take damage from, yeah, that was an issue. Anyway, let us continue on here. I'm going to continue bringing this rail down at some point. At some point we'll power it as well, but that's not a big issue. But what we need now is we need a miner, and to get a miner we're going to need some village. Wow, what do we got? Let's have a look at the bounties while we're at it. Yeah, not worth it. See, most of these are crap, you know. 6 zombie kills and that gold. 7 diamonds, you know, it's not happening. Most of this is actually fairly good. Now what you're looking for is the rare ones. These are all common. There was an uncommon one there which gives you slightly more, but yeah, none of those are worth considering, so we'll not bother. I'm going to wait till the villagers are asleep, and then I think what we'll do, if I can get these guys to discombobulate themselves, put that away for now. Thank you. I would like from you, I would like a miner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. And from you, I would like a mine shaft. 1, 2, 3. That should improve the variety of things we can sell. They're not asleep yet because obviously they're talking, and David is sat on his own. But yeah, I will see you in the morning. Well, Potter popped round and she delivered me a very, very overly enchanted fishing rod. Clearly her mob farm is working very well. However, my endeavours to purchase a miner are not going so well. Yet again, we have no visitors whatsoever, which is a pain. I'm not sure, we're not getting anywhere with the bounties. They're not getting any. Oh, what was that one? Yeah, again, not worth it, you see. Most of this is rubbish. I've done a few zombie kill ones when they've done things, but yeah, how are you taking? What are you taking damage from? I mean, by the way, that needs to go, as does that and that. I'm gonna have most of these up now. I think what we need to do is to cut down the number of trees within this area, because I'm going to start building tree farms for these guys to use, and I would rather they didn't plant. I'd rather they moved mine. Yeah, if they don't plant, then we don't have an issue, which is great. So we're kind of ticking along steadily, and we're just waiting on this thing. But I'm quite happy with that. It could do with a little bit of bone mealing and maybe a few plants on it. A few of these ferns could do with not being there. A lot of these saplings could do with not being planted as well, so we'll sort that. But it's just pottering around really for this stage now, which is why that bounty board is actually quite good, because it gives us something to go at when we're waiting for the things to happen, for, you know, people to turn up, or, you know, whether we're waiting for the things that we need to purchase. This is not a bad one, but again, we'll take these out because I really don't want you. I want to move the tree farm away from the area, and that needs to come up because obviously they've forgotten about it. We'll get this one in a moment, and yeah, we'll get there. It's going to take. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will this village be. Yep, looks like it's the end of the day. They're all heading back to have a little chat. Gardeners not getting much, farmers not getting much done over there, and that's the other thing we need to do, is increase the number and variety of farms we have. So lots to do, lots of things to do. I'm going to put my fishing rod away in there for the time being. Still, that's enchanted with like super mega soulbound. Then putting anything particularly valuable in there would be somewhat foolish. I quite like this. It's working reasonably well. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm also going to start getting some of this going. Now, these, I have got plans for this peculiar little edge piece that we've got. But I do need to get more of this clay wall going, so I'm going to have a look at that. I may also... Oh, actually, I've got some other ideas along those lines. So let's have a quick peek at clay wall. We've got plenty of clay, so we have a look at clay wall. I think it was relatively cheap. It was a block, and well, we'll use that. It's as good as any, and we'll split that 2 ways. I'm going to need at least, I think 2 stacks is probably Well, let's go with that for starters, shall we, and see where we go. So, yeah, I need to scaffold up. Now we've not got that IDO movement mod, I'm quite happy to jump up on here as well. Look at this, isn't it? It's great, it's glorious, the freedom. The sheer freedom of being able to move around freely is very free. Okay, so with this side of the roof, the ceiling of this was going in here, so what we'll do is I'll carry on getting this in while I'm just waiting for the guys to turn up for the mining, and I'll be back with you in a very short while. Alright, I've got a little bit more building done on this place while we're still waiting on our things. I'm just adding what hopefully is a reasonable... I've knocked at that upper block, I didn't like it quite that far down, and just trying a little bit of this action going on the end of these support pillars. I think it could work, it might not work. Let's have a... So far though, it doesn't look too bad. Still waiting on Nomads. That is our desire, the thing we want above all other things. And so far, ain't seen none. You're working over there, so I suppose I better keep on top of them planting. Yeah, so I'll keep on just doing what I'm doing until such time as with the items and the people we desire. There's a merchant. Is there a nomad? There might be a nomad, who knows. What are you buying? Oh, come back here, you. What are you buying today? Oak, carrots, potatoes, spruce, beets, stuff and things. We still have here. Come on, there must be some nomads about somewhere. Surely by now. This will be 3 days on the trot where I've not seen one, and that will be really annoying, say the least. We might just be having a dry spell, who knows. Anyway, all I can do is keep waiting. Be back in a bit. Well, we've got a merchant again. I'm not seeing any nomads again. This is annoying. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. It's just a big question of when. I've done a little bit more building on this thing. This is where we're going to have the access to the upper floor. The upper floor is going to be a 6-person apartment, I think. I don't know exactly. I might do it more like a hotel and have two bed bedrooms, maybe 2 of them up here, and they come up. And so I don't think you actually have to have it on the outside. I think you can get away with structures on the inside. It may work out cheaper that way, I don't know. Down this side we are going to have our stairs down to the cellar, which is going to obviously exist underneath the tavern. I'm not entirely sure how. We'll probably just come in like that and go straight down. I don't think there'll be anything fancy. We're really struggling without these nomads. Really struggling without these nomads. I just don't know where they are. Why we've not had any. I mean, I've not mistreated anybody. They've all been well treated. We have happy people. I mean, I could spawn one of those children, but then I'm going to have to wait for it to grow up, and then it's going to be, you know, non-skilled. We don't have a school, we don't have a library, so they can't learn that way. So I am somewhat stuck. All I can actually do is continue working on this structure, which I'm probably going to work on the cellar a bit. So I'll carry on with that, and again I shall be back in a bit. Alright, well, it's another day, and yet again no more nomads have turned up. However, I have got a hole in the ground. I've also done a little bit of fishing. I took a day off and got a little bit of fishing done, which was nice. We've got a few magic books and stuff, but yeah, still no bloody nomads. We need nomads. Without nomads we ain't getting nothing, and it's getting annoying, to say the least. So I mean, the only thing we can do is wait. but and while I'm waiting, I'm kind of doing things like digging. I'm going to need to put a few things away. Oh man. You also need, so you've put all that chicken, you've cooked all that chicken, you've made some more beetroot soup, there's some potatoes in there, baked 44 cooked, we've got spruce, of lots and lots of spruce, not enough carrots, nothing to sell really, this is half the problem. Certainly nothing of, you know, everything that we can sell stacks of, so we are kind of stuck there. So it's a little bit, at the moment, a little bit grindy, but then again, I did kind of expect a bit of grind, you know, it's not unreasonable to expect a bit of grind in a pack like this, so yeah, that's you know, it's not a problem, it's just what it is. So we should still have a reasonable amount of things on us. So while we're waiting for that, I think I'm going to just have a me day again. Well, and we're going to we'll drop off this here for the time being, and we can keep the rest of it on us. That should be plenty of space. And we'll just go down and, you know, sit by the creek and see what we can get while we wait for these nomads to turn up. Back in a bit. Alright, it's another day. We've finished down here. The lighting is all hidden at the moment, but we'll get more down here. This is obviously the cellar for the inn. We need to do a little bit of work around here, but nomads, hello, what's your name? You've got an intelligence of 7 and no skills. You are a lumberjack with an intelligence of 11. Come back here. No skills, intelligence of 4. Right. Farmer, what are you? Cleric with intelligence of 19. No, you're not. You're a miner. Wherever you've gone. Come back here, you. There you go, Millicent. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, no, he was a blacksmith. But he had a higher intelligence. Damn it. Right, she doesn't know what she's doing. She's got no idea where the mine shaft is. So let us go and fix that, shall we? And with a wee bit of luck... Oh, we should, hopefully, any moment... Let's see whether we can race her here, shall we? I'd like to watch her plummet down to the depths. But that should give us a miner, and let's see whether she can find a way over now. Come on, where are you, Millicent? What's the matter? Craft charcoal, craft wooden pickaxe, mining, reading, smelt and visit. Right, you should be able to find that by now. You seem to be a little... Oh, what have you got? You've got a pick, you've got some food, you've got torches. Oh man. She's confused. Give her a bit of time, she'll work it out, I'm sure. A little bit of lag here. Come on. Think it through. She's heading in the right direction. My god, the lag is very real. But it doesn't matter. We've got a miner. She's thinking about it. She's trying to work out how to get down there. Oh man, you really are struggling, aren't you? Alright, well, I'll keep my eye on it and I'll come back when she finally seems to get an idea of where she's going. But until then, I'll be back in a moment. She's really struggling. I'm not sure whether it is a problem with the trapdoors. Let's see what happens if we alter the path. don't like trapdoors. We're going to have to do something fancy with redstone. I don't think we've got any choice, really. She's going to... Now, I can work the piston thing, because what we can do is we can actually make that thing so you have to come through and there's a piston either side, sticky piston doing the things. I think that's what we're going to have to do. There's just no avoiding that. Let's go down and watch her at work, though, and that'll probably be the end of this episode, because I've got no idea how long I've been recording. Oh, God, scary. She's brave. She just went down and went, "No, Mr. Zombie, I'm not afraid of you. I have a job, and my job is to stand facing the wrong direction and hammer away at this wall here." And the downside is they discard all the stone and everything, which is really annoying. If you're gonna... Nighttime, we really need to sort out that. I'm not sure whether I've got the means of doing it or not right now. Let me just go and have a quick peek, and also I'll see how long I've been recording for. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I think I've got the solution. We have also been recording for a short while, but that is where the pistons will have to go from. That is where I need to somehow fill that in, so we'll use a wee bit of that, I suppose. So we're going to have redstone here. Piston's going to go there and there. Sticky piston, obviously. And that's going to go like so and like so. And then we're just going to have 2 bits of cobble there and there. How did I want to do this? I know how I did it, yes. It's alright. I need to take that out for a second. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Let me stick a little bit of wood across there. Doesn't really matter. Right, so we'll stick... My redstone's going to go here, so I actually need to take this up. Reason being is I want my redstone blocks to be obvious as to what they should, that this is a thing. And we're going to have a redstone torch there and there. That will have its respective blocks on it, and then we'll have dust going just straight through the middle like that. And fill the rest in, I suppose. We don't really... That can be solid there. That can be all taken out, because obviously we don't want that in. We'll pop in here. Fill this in. I think I had a light... No, I didn't have a light block of some description down there. Maybe. If I did, I don't know what it is. Let's just stick the gravel in there then. Unless the gravel is shot down. And then the pressure plates will go there. Which should allow me to do that. And of course, because that's a solid block, they'll be fooled. So yeah, redstone. Hey, anyway, the only thing left to see whether that works on them. Now obviously it's going to take a while for any material benefits to be coming through, but yeah, so what? This is a waiting game for a lot of this stuff, as has been evidenced by my requirements of waiting for everybody to show up. Everybody asleep? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. So we'll go and have a snooze. We'll let them all wake up, go about their busyness. Hopefully Xander can sleep. Otherwise, I'm stuck waiting the night out. And yeah, so on the stream we should. Let's just see if we get any jingly janglies. On the stream we should be able to continue working on this structure. We'll be able to start with a rustic brewing, getting the wines and spirits and everything done. We'll be able to work on the tavern structure. Probably won't be able to populate it, but we will be able to work on it. I'm not hearing any jingles. Now, where did she just get ahead of me? Oh, your struggle. Oh. Right now. Let's see. I wish I knew how Tango managed to get them to do this, because really? Come on. Got ya. Didn't take any damage, did you? No, you didn't, and now you're working and you are happy. Not brown pants, as was suggested, anybody who works in this mine is going to need, but yeah, we'll see what she comes up with. I'll be curious to know how they deal with any caves and stuff they find as well, because I can see that there is a cave on the mini-map. If we go to there is definitely something ahead of us that way. But yeah, well, we'll see how she goes. So till then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.